Hi, bear with me for just a moment. I'm just going to invite a few people to join us, to say hello, take a look. Okay, here we go. Get started in just a moment. Good afternoon. I'm Gidget Graham, and we're going to pick up where we left off last week. So last week we talked about finding forgiveness and how ultimately finding forgiveness can lead you into the place you want to be, whether it is mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, business, personal, wherever it is. Being able to forgive ourselves and others for past hurts in our lives, it affects every area of our life. It affects our minds most of all. So we have to change mindset, and we have to learn how that works. So one of the things I've learned over the last year and a half or so is that even though I've always considered myself an overcomer, I have been through a lot. As I discussed last week, I've been through a lot of abuse in my past, as a child especially. And I've always considered myself a very strong person and someone that had the ability to overcome any obstacle placed before me. But not everybody has that mindset. And so sometimes we get into a frame of mind that causes us to have such negative feelings and thinking about ourselves and about our circumstances. And when we can move past that is when we can truly find a way to heal and truly overcome our circumstances and our situation in order to be able to be successful. So see, this is my goal, is to be able to help you overcome the past hurts that have hurt you and move through them so that you can find success in all areas of your life, not just one. So how do you find it in yourself to forgive someone who's hurt you? How do you make the memories, perhaps even nightmares, stop? How can you allow yourself to forget? Do you want the easy answer? These are questions I've been asked. And the easy answer for me is God. I have a grandmother who has carried me through life. And without her and a good counselor, I probably wouldn't be as strong as I am, in all honesty. I feel strength because I have worked hard to change my mindset. So by doing research and study and finding out how other people have overcome past obstacles such as abuse and things of that nature, I've been able to learn how to find that inner strength. I learned to trust people and God because of that grandmother. She is my rock. She prayed, like I said, she prayed me through life. So, and now I help her. I help her when she needs it. But, I learned that talking to a counselor, praying to God as I understand Him, helps me tremendously. But reading, I study a lot. I love to be educated. I'm kind of a nerd that way. I read a lot of books that teach you how to be strong emotionally, mentally, physically. So we look to that. I talk to people who give me clues on how to do this and how to be strong. So, my goal is to be able to help you. So, How do you find it in yourself to forgive someone who has hurt you? Well, you have to look at what's happened. You have to take what's happened to you and you have to say, this was not my fault, and I have to move past this. Is dwelling on it helping you in your current situation? Is dwelling on it helping you financially? Is it helping your mindset? Are you able to feel happy more days than not? Do you feel depressed more days than you feel happy? If that's the case, then forgiveness is something that you have to give yourself as well as the person or people that have hurt you. And, I think that the biggest problem that we have when we've been wronged is that we internalize it. What did I do to make them treat me the way they treated me? And 90% of the time, it's nothing. The answer is you didn't do a thing. You didn't cause them to choose their behavior. 90% of the time, it is because you have done absolutely nothing and you're telling yourself that you have. So change that. Stop right now and say, I did not do this. I did not deserve this. It is not my fault. It will never be my fault. I did not choose to act the way they acted. How do you make the memories and perhaps the nightmares stop? Well, this was my biggest challenge and obstacle to overcome. As I shared with you last time, I was a child who lived through some pretty severe abuse, and I had a lot of nightmares. I had a lot of things that would occur that would cause me to flinch or to withdraw from my husband. And I had to learn that it wasn't his fault either. But I would tell myself, I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with telling yourself that you're okay. Just so you know. And being able to say, I'm okay, and writing it down, I journaled it. Journaling is going to be an outlet. It's something that can help you to look back and see if you're dreaming the things that really happened, or if your mind is giving you something, giving you something that didn't happen and creating it and making it worse. And if that's the case, when you lay down at night, tell yourself, I will not have bad dreams, or I will dream pleasant dreams. I will have pleasant dreams. There is and actually I forgot to find it, but there is a Bible verse that talks about having sweet sleep. And I'm going to have to look that up and post it for you in the comments. I forgot what it was, but I will definitely post it. But it talks about sleeping sweet and having pleasant dreams. And so I've actually used it for my little girl a few times because she was having bad dreams. But one of the things that we can do is rely on our faith. And if you struggle with faith, find where you lost it and what caused it, because faith can be an ever-present help in times of trouble and turmoil. So the next question was, how can you allow yourself to forget? I've never forgotten what has happened to me. Never. I probably will never forget. I could give you blow-by-blow details. I can give you extreme detail, but I won't, because why relive it? Why allow the negativity to soak back in? Because When your thoughts come out of your mouth and they're negative, your subconscious goes to work bringing the negative into fruition. So speak positive words about yourself, about your children, about your family, about your circumstances, your finances, your career, everything around you. Speak positively. Speak words of healing and of love and light and laughter. Don't allow the negative to come in and soil what can be a beautiful experience in life. Yes, Diana, you made an excellent point. She says that when you rehash all that you've been through, you are actually feeling it again. And that is so very true. I've actually started out writing a book that tells about what I've lived through. And I had to stop for a while because it was so emotional. It brought back all the emotions that I can remember feeling as a small child. And so I just have to remind myself that it has not happened to me in many, many years. This has been since I was 5 to 11 years old. So, I'm getting up there. I'm almost 40. So, but the thing is that I don't want to bring it back up because I have to stay positive and teach my daughter how to be a positive person so that she can experience life to its fullest. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what? I choose not to remember this. And sometimes it's for the best. So I'm going to let you know that Wednesday, because I'm going to be doing live videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And I'm going to be talking about some different things, but this was my conclusion on forgiveness. If you want any more information on finding forgiveness and tips or tricks that I have used in the past to get through some obstacles that were set before me by the enemy, I would be happy to share them. Just contact me. I'm going to be posting some blog posts as well and sharing that all with you guys. So I look forward to seeing you guys again on Wednesday. And thank you. Thank you so very much for your support. I appreciate it. And I hope that something I have said has helped someone, no matter where you are in the world or what has occurred in your life, whether it be the loss of a child, a spouse, a loved one, a parent, abuse, whatever it is. I know that forgiveness and being able to overcome grief and pain and heartache and hurt is the word I'm looking for is important or paramount. That was the word I was looking for. It's paramount for success so that you can move forward in your life and have a life of abundance and positivity and love. God bless you all, and I'll see you again on Wednesday.